Hey you guys, it's Jen at Jen's Haunts, and I've made some progress on my haunt. My husband and I have been doing a lot of work this year, and I'm happy to say that my husband has been super helpful. I just have to spit that out. And he purchased me a new prop that's going off right now. So I think he's pretty horrible, which means he's great, and I love him. So he's the new addition this year. That was super nice of my husband to buy me that. So here's the coffins I made last year. I did a little bit of a tutorial on those, not too much. And our front lawn is different. My husband put in some fake grass because we're having a drought in California. So, but that's okay. I just have to retrofit some of my tombstones with little feet, and then we'll bring in some leaves and hide that. It's going to be a little bit more work, but then I only have to do it once. So let's see. I have a couple things to tell you. So my beloved and the angel and the huge sarcophagus, the church, and the hearse. I wanted to let y'all know that I did videos for those on how to build those. I like to share my information. So I've had, people will see my videos and then they say, how did you build that, or where did you buy it? I do build all this stuff. I've done videos on it. So if you click on, the Jen's Haunt Smith, you'll see all my videos. The beloved and the angel were two of the first builds I did. My inspiration for that, the beloved is Tara's. And the angel was Davis Graveyard, and then the sarcophagus was Ashfire Films and the Davis Graveyard, and then of course the church was inspired by the Davis Graveyard. Yeah, I kind of stalked them a little bit, not gonna lie about that, but I did do videos on that. And the hearse, Evil Bob did a hearse. He was my inspiration for that, but he didn't have any measurements or instructions for me, so I kind of winged that, but when it was all done, I did do a how-to that at least it'll help you. I have a lot of people that ask about my columns. I didn't do a how-to for that, and the reason was they're made out of all wood. They ended up being very expensive. They're super heavy, and if I had to do it over again, of course I would use like a thin wood and then put foam over that. And that's why I didn't do a how-to for that, because I wouldn't want anyone to do it like that. There's a lot of better ways to do it. The Woodland Haunters made some really great columns, and so did the Hollywood Haunters, and I'm sure they could help you do it more cost effectively than I did, but I got my instructions out of a book. So I was a new haunter, and I kind of didn't know. I think that was 2009 or something. So here's my pumpkin rot. I received instructions off of J. Wall, Twisted Seed. So I made his, I guess I'm not going to get the light on that, but that was his. And then the other two were a lot less time consuming. I did do a bit of documenting how I did that on my videos. Because, I just used the cotton balls and the Elmer's glue and rolled it down, and then I painted it. And, boy, that took a lot less time than that. But if you want a great big head, you got to make it yourself, So here's my hearse. It's empty this year. We would really like to try to do some holograms, something in here. But the space is so small, and we're thinking we might put a TV inside here. A flat screen that we have in our bedroom. Maybe we can do some kind of ghosts inside there. That would be so awesome if we can make that work. And then, like always, we have 3 talking skulls that are in my husband's office, not talking. So this is the head that's on there now. We're purchasing more characters for him, and hopefully we'll get that running this year. That would be so just over the top. if we could get him talking while the kids are in line waiting for their candy. So we've got our spider web up, which is always the like, who's gonna get up there? And my husband was very brave. He got up there and it looks good. And I did make this crypt as well, and I did a tutorial on that. So let's go inside the crypt and I'll show you. I'm gonna apologize, it's a mess. The roof isn't all the way on yet and my characters are in here, but it's gonna come together. And I'm going to put the bride and groom in the back this year, and I'm gonna do a corner of spiders. And you know, I have those 2 jumping spiders, and I think I'm gonna put those in here. And then with the actors, I figured out that I'm hoarding creepy cloth. I have like 50 creepy cloth. So I'm going to try to cover the railing, and I'll have candles. You guys saw it last year. It'll be cool. And the door's got to go on last because we have to finish the roof before I can put on the roof. I mean the doorway. The roof's got to go on first. So that's where I'm at. I hope your builds are going good and you're having an awesome haunt season. And I will get back to you probably within the week. And I'm hoping this will all be done. So I'll talk to you later.